Alright folks, Jonathan here, also known as the DJ Tutor. Now this video is exclusive to audiotoots.com. This is video number 1 in a selection I'm going to be doing on this guy here, the SVM-1000 audio video mixer from Pioneer, and also I'll be using the DVJ-1000s as well. SVM stands for Sound Vision Mixer. Right, what I'm going to do now is just have a bit of a close-up and show you how similar something like this is in relation, let's say, to a conventional audio DJ mixer. So I'm just going to pan the camera a little bit closer. Okay, so what have we got here that's similar to a conventional audio mixer? Well, most audio mixers for DJs will have a crossfade. This does. Up faders. In this case, this guy has got 4 up faders. Some mixers will just have 2, some will have 3, some 4. Occasionally you will get other mixers that have got, say, 5, 6 and 7. Now, like a conventional audio mixer, bass, in this case it's known as low, mid and high, or bass, mid and treble. This guy here is the audio trim. So what I can do, I can set each channel according to the input. For example, let's say a vinyl turntable, we may have to set the audio trim like so. Maybe a CD player, like here. Maybe this guy here, the DVD player, there. Now the whole philosophy behind the audio trim is so it enables the DJ, the user, to set the gains like so. If we look here at the gain, we're looking at the LEDs and the 0 dB. The whole idea there is to set it so the LEDs are hitting roughly the same point. At that point, you know that when you lift the faders up to the same level, you will have the same output going through your mixer. Okay, so from this guy here, we look at these switches. Now basically these switches are exactly the same as a normal audio mixer. We can go from line to phono. In this case we have DVD and line and then phono. So phono is your conventional vinyl turntable. DVD and line is, let's say, the audio from a DVD player and the audio from a CD player. In this case we're having the audio from the DVJ-1000. This is where it starts to get a little bit more interesting, because now we're moving away from the audio mixer into the video. We have here video trim. Now that is exactly the same as, let's say, the gain control. The only difference is that this will increase and decrease the visual as opposed to the audio. Now what I'm going to do is on channel 2, I'm going to set the audio down, I'm going to press play. And if we have a look here at the screen, if I increase the video trim, we can start to see the video coming through here. Bring it down, up, like so. So that's where it is completely different from a conventional audio mixer. Now with this particular unit we can do many things. At the top here we've got 2 inputs for video cameras. So what I could do, I could have 2 video cameras plugged into here. I could set the video cameras so I could have them, say, on channel 1, channel 4. Here we've got into channel 1 and channel 4. So for example, I could have 2 video cameras set on the crowd in a nightclub. I could have channel 2 and channel 3 for my DVD players, or in this case, the DVJ players. So I could be mixing the audio and video on these 2, and at the same time, I could be mixing in, let's say, the crowd on these 2, like so. Okay, again with some conventional, let's say, audio mixers, some of them have got effects. Now this guy has got audio effects, but what you can do, you could, let's say, just have audio effects and that's it. Alternatively, you can have audio and video effects. Alternatively again, you could just have, let's say, video effects. So for example, here we have ripple, zoom, blur, distortion, block, radiation, kaleido, also short for kaleidoscope, lens, cube, twist, spot and drop. So for example, if I hit the ripple, this is what can happen. And we can change the effect as well. Zoom, we can zoom in to part of the video. And again, what you can do with this, let's say for example you have a separate video camera on the crowd. What you can do is you can I beg your pardon, you can zoom in, let's say, to certain people in the crowd. So let's say for example this lady here, we can zoom in, say her face, etc. So you could do that with someone dancing in the crowd. Blur, distortion, and block. And by utilizing here on all the effects, the time parameters, we can change the effect as well. We can change the level depth of the effect, and we can change certain patterns of the effect as well. So here we have radiation, kaleidoscope. As we bring the level depth up, we're slowly having a kaleidoscopic effect over the original video itself. And lens, cube, which is very cool, twist, spot, and drop. You can just see there. Okay, so this is video number 1 on this mixer from Pioneer, the SVM-1000. There is a lot more to this than meets the eye. Basically, it's almost like having your own TV station. Pan out. Now also, one great feature about this guy is we've got an SD card slot. So let's say, for example, you're at a function and you're taking pictures of people, and you can put those pictures onto an SD card. You can put it in here, and then you can actually drag and drop the tracks into the player and have the pictures on the screen. Now at the moment I've got that screen up there. In a future video I'll be showing you how you can do that, and also in the next video we'll be doing an audio and a video mix. So once again, this particular tutorial is exclusive to audiotoots.com. Practice and enjoy. Thank you very much.